Hello everyone, this is InsaneJ and I am on the HappyDiggers Feed the Beast server. I am currently in our fusion reactor factory building, and today I'm going to do some more work on these fusion reactors you see here, and I would like to explain what we've been up to. As you can see, we've got a nice new swimming pool here, courtesy of Dom. He put some real effort into it, picking these blocks and making it look nice and all. So thank you, Dom. All the machines that were here in the middle have been moved into the wall over here. It makes it look less cluttered. We have more space to do things. And here you see more machines than we took out. And I'm quickly going to show you guys what these machines are all doing and why I set them up like this. So I'll just start with this one. Here you can see the ME pattern, which will make 6 helium-3 cells with 96 endstone dust. And the reason for it being 6 cells and not 1 is because we need to keep up with the fusion reactor. So basically what happens is helium-3 goes in the top, and as you can see it's set to move single items / craft. So if it doesn't have a helium-3 cell, it will make one. Making a single helium-3 cell takes a bit of time, so I've set this recipe to make 6 at a time. This has 64 items stored, so if it needs to make one, it has some time before it burns through these items. It has about half an hour to do so. But still, I'd like to play it safe, so I'm making 6 at a time. So it will pour 96 endstone dust into the chest you see behind there, which are being pulled by the sorting machine. The sorting machine is set to take stacks of 16 dust. It is set to continuous mode, and it will take all the items out of one column before moving to the next. So it will take 16 of this column, then go to this column, and then it starts back at column 1, 2, 3, and etc. So like this, it will move from left to right. So what happens is, if you put 96 endstone dust in it, all these machines will get a stack of 16 dust and start working on them. And once they're done, the ME import bus will take the items out of the industrial centrifuge, and then they are available to the system and can be put in the fusion reactor again. So I'm going to demonstrate this. If I have some endstone dust, which I don't, so I'm going to make some. There it goes. It's going to take a little bit of time. And the next machine will make deuterium cells from 64 hydrogen cells. It's the same story. It uses 4 cells to make one deuterium, so 4 hydrogen for 1 deuterium, and is also load balanced across these centrifuges here. And the top one, these are industrial electrolyzers. They make hydrogen from water and empty cells. So this recipe is make hydrogen with empty cells. It doesn't know there's water involved. The water is pumped in this continuously. So basically all you have to do is feed it cans and it will make hydrogen for you. Okay, let's see if the endstone dust is ready. It is. So I'm going to put the endstone into here. And then you will see the stacks of endstone being distributed across the centrifuges. So now all the centrifuges are doing one stack of 16. They're being processed right now So you see it's working here. The little white line will fill up the arrow eventually. So all of them got exactly 16 dust. So this is a nice way to load balance items across inventories. Then on the left we see some more machines. Let's see, this one makes clay dust from red rock dust, which we need for lithium later, which is being used in these fusion reactors. These take wolfranium and lithium and they produce iridium ore for us. So that's really nice. This one is almost done. And an added benefit from this is we get our cells back. So 2 empty cells and 1 iridium ore. I don't know if you just saw it, but that's what it's doing. This is the recipe, iridium ore, and you get your cells back. So that's very nice. So these 3 machines, these 3 industrial centrifuges, they take stacks of 4 red rock dust to make clay dust. Yeah, so 4, wait, it's the other way around, sorry. Anyway, they get more clay dust than can fit in 3 machines. So I could put up 4 machines with this recipe, but I'll just leave it as it is right now. And on the top here are some more recipes. This will make scrap from cobblestone. This is a recycler which we gave a transformer upgrade and then some overclockers. Here we make the endstone dust and the red rock dust. This is a rotary macerator also upgraded. Here we're making lithium cells with clay dust and then wolfranium cells with tungsten dust. And these can keep up with, well, pretty much any amount of fusion reactors we'll be putting here because it only takes a second or so. So that's the machine wall we have here. Over here I added some more energy tesseracts to the system. I moved the ones from the house here, and to make it look nice I added a couple more. So we've got a lot of Buildcraft joules. Is that right? MJ? Minecraft joules available to us for quarries and stuff like that. Also Smithy and Davy Joe are using some of this energy. We've got plenty, so that's perfectly fine. And as you can see I removed the glass wall from here because as Dom tested out in my other video, you can safely touch this wire because it is only getting 8,000 EU packets. The wire up here is still very dangerous, getting 32,000 EU per tick. So you do not want to touch this, that will kill you. But the rest is safe to touch and hug, and that's okay. Oh yeah, the scrap which is being made over there is being used for the matter fabricators. As you can see here, it's being used to produce UU matter. And we already have quite a lot, 15,000 and counting. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to expand these to fusion reactors. I'm going to add 2 more because right now we're producing more energy than we're using, and that's a bit of a waste. So I'm going to add 2 more fusion reactors here because right now each fusion reactor, these 2 are using 2,000 EU per tick each to produce iridium ore, and this supercondensator will provide 8,000. So we can add 2 more fusion reactors here, which would also fit exactly into this space, because this lamp here will be exactly in the middle, so you get another circle. So that's the plan for today. And well, first I'm going to need some more fusion coils. One circle is exactly 24 blocks. but as I discovered, you can share these 3 fusion coils if you add another circle over here. So you only need 21 for the second circle. So that's 42 fusion coils to make 2 more rings. So I'm going to order them now. Oh, we still have 10, so I only need 32. There we go. You go make the fusion coils. And I'm probably going to run out of ruby dust pretty soon. So I'm going to move my quarries in Twilight to get some more rubies. And here you see the ME crafting monitor, it's busy making the fusion coils. And I should probably also order 2 more fusion reactors. The system is awesome, you can just order high-end stuff as soon as you put the recipe in. So fusion coils, this is waiting for titanium, which is currently being made in the industrial blast furnace, so it can make highly advanced machine blocks. And here you see the fusion reactor, it's making supercondensators and other things. So yeah, that's going to take a while to finish. In the meanwhile, I'm going to Twilight and move my quarries. Okay guys, I'm in Twilight. I'm at my quarries area. And I would like to show you guys 2 things. The first is over here. Here you can see lava, and you can see that the quarry moved around the lava. So that's why I'm always placing water in the quarries. Well, not always, but usually. And if you forget to do so, like I did here, then well, basically you almost got one chunk here that's not being mined, which is quite a waste. So remember to always put water in your quarry. And also, when the water is still in your quarry and your quarry is done, please resist the urge to remove the water. Dom tried to remove some water from our quarries last night, and it lagged the server so much it became unplayable. So we had to kill the server and start it again. So leave the water when the quarry is finished, because it will lag. The second thing is over here. I think this is a glitch. If you look here, you can see that the girders are cut off on all sides, and I am missing 2 quarries. My energy tesseract is gone, and the chunk loader is also gone. And the chunk here seems to be restored or reverted, or whatever you want to call it. And if I put on my chunk view, you can see it's exactly 1 chunk which reverted back to its previous state. So I'm not sure why it's doing this. It happens sometimes, not always, but sometimes. And yeah, it costs some equipment and stuff. So it's not something you want to have happening all the time. Excuse me. So I'm hoping they'll fix it in the next release. If you see this happening, don't freak out. It's a glitch. I've just finished setting up my quarries, and now I'm just checking to see if I need to place water. As you can see, this quarry has water in it down below, so that will pour into the quarry. Same here, there's a little stream down there. So if there's water in the area the quarry is mining, then you don't really have to add water to it. This one doesn't have water, so I'll just add some water over here. Have to hurry up, my gravichestplate is almost empty. But we're almost done here, so okay, there's water down below, water in here. Well, as you can see, I have currently 12 quarries running in Twilight, so that's quite a lot. but we need this to get all the rubies for the fusion reactors, because I'm building 2 more right now, but I have plans to add more later, just to keep expanding. It will give us something to do. You know how it is. So yeah, all of this will be turned into crater landscape, kind of like this. So yeah, I'm glad I'm not living here. Okay, the quarries are running. Time to head back to the factory. And there it goes. Okay, I am back in the factory. And in the meantime, I've been setting up some more machines on this side. I had to wait for almost a day for the fusion coils to finish. It really takes a long while to process all the ruby ore and make chrome ingots out of them. And what you see here are machines to facilitate the next fusion reactor that will run on deuterium and tritium. And it needs more deuterium than the one we have running here on deuterium and helium-3, because tritium is made by processing 4 deuterium. So for each cycle you will need 5 deuterium cells, 4 of which will be converted into tritium by these machines. And these are a lot of machines, but I'm going to need even more because I miscalculated, so I'll get to that later. First I'm going to add 2 more fusion coils to this setup here, so we can make even more iridium. So, oops, there we go. Let's see if it's in lossless mode. Lossless mode. Wait, why am I not picking this up? That's not good. Can I use my gravity gun? Yes. Okay, well that's good. Next block goes here, I think. Oh, great. Okay, that's why I always put down dirt, because I mess this up all the time. So let's make a ring of dirt first, and then put down the fusion coils. Ow. I died. Yeah, so you have to be careful. Do not touch the wire. And of course my game mode gets reset again. Well, I had a charm of keeping on me, so that restored all my stuff. As you can see here, it drained my armor quite a bit. So before I continue and get zapped again, I must have touched that block over there while I was working here. I'm going to make a new charm of keeping, because they are awesome. Keeping 2. Wait, I'm not sure this is going to be enough. Yes, exactly enough. Okay, cool. So I got another one. If I get zapped again, all my armor and my items and my inventory will be restored. You can find these charms of keeping in Twilight, in those towers with the ghasts in them. That's the easiest way to collect them. Well, maybe not the easiest, but the fastest way. So nope. There we go. 2 more fusion coils. Let's get rid of the dirt. And then the next step is to add the fusion reactors in the middle and connect them to the ME storage system, so we can automatically fill them and get the items out. And I'm going to set it up just like here. So ME storage system at the front over here. You need to keep in mind that every time you add something to the ME storage network, it resets any job it's doing. So if it's crafting, for example, a fusion reactor, it will stop doing that. It will completely forget it was doing anything. So let's add the fusion reactor 1 block up. And the same on this side. And then I'm going to need export buses on the top and the bottom. Wait, is that correct? Yes, it is. Top and the bottom, which I can't reach from here, so stand underneath it. Export. So export buses put items in an inventory, and an import bus takes them out. Oops. Wow, I got lucky. I took out a fusion coil and it didn't revert to machine parts. Okay, so import bus over here and over here. That's it for the ME storage connection. Add one more here, and then I need to configure these, and it's pretty simple really. The top will be filled with uranium cells, and I need to set this to move single items / craft. The bottom will be filled with lithium cells. Same here, move single items / craft. The import bus will suck out the items that are being produced. So that's easy. No configuration needed. And the top one will get the same configuration. Uranium at the top, lithium at the bottom. Okay, so now they are configured. All that is left is to connect them to a power supply, and I'm going to do it in the same way I did it over here. So add some superconductor wire, like this, and then add one more block here, and they will be connected. Machine turned on, it has coils, it is charging EU. I think it needs to charge 90 million EU before it can start. Let's take a look. Yeah, so to start it needs 90 million EU, and then it will start producing, well, let's do a little too fast. It starts producing iridium ore. It takes 2000 EU per tick to produce it, and we have 4 fusion reactors producing, so that's 8000 EU per tick, which is exactly what this supercondensator outputs. Oh, our stalker is back. Hello, stalker. So yeah, that's it for now. I added 2 more fusion reactors to produce even more iridium ore. Not exactly sure we need it, but it's nice to have. We have 5300 iridium ore. If we could turn them into blocks, we might be able to build a castle out of them. But that's for another time. So yeah, this is one fusion reactor to make power, 4 to produce iridium, and over here I'm going to set up another one to produce a lot of power, so we can finish our plans for the mob killing machine, the mob grinder with the tier 5 spawners. Those are still sitting in our chests, burning a hole because we really want to get started with them. So that's probably for another episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.